Let me ask you this, Zach. Why do some families avoid talking about life insurance? Why do you think that?
Ooh, that life insurance conversation. It could be scary and intimidating for some people. Like the last thing we want to think about is death.
Right.
But
But
every day we worry about what's going to happen to me if I die.
exactly.
Like is my family going to be straight?
Yep.
I mean, at this point, can they even get into my bank account? Like we have none
Exactly.
of those like things in place. So for me, it's three things that I always try and preach. It's setting up an emergency fund, getting properly life insurance, and then investing. So anything left over after that. So basically, those three principles. If we can get into those kind of conversations,
Let me ask you this. You said property life insurance. Did you say
property.
property?
Yeah, so property, that's like your home insurance.
Okay.
Nature. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
So
When do you think people should buy life insurance? Young or mid-age or older?
life insurance is definitely a young person's game. So I try and get people to buy the life insurance for their kids while they're young.
Yeah.
Two things it does. It locks them in with a policy that they can keep for life.
Uh-huh.
It has guaranteed assurability. So another thing about one of those tough conversations, you may have a kid that develops an illness later in
life. Yeah.
Like in their teens from 18 to 21, now they're kicked off their family's insurance.
Right.
And then now they're at a point where they can't get it. So we have policies like 10 pay, 15, 20 pay, where you can pay all the premiums before they hit a certain age. Then they don't have to worry about having a life insurance policy on their own moving forward. They continue to grow in value over time.
Right.
So maybe later in life, in their 40s or 50s, they want to borrow against the policy or take some money out,
Right.
start a business or pay for some expenses. It'll be there for them. They really don't even have to know about it.
Mm-hmm.
So insuring your kids will be number one, and then number two, with all the transition in jobs and things of that nature,
Right.
I just even if you have a quote unquote life insurance policy with your job, it's always best to establish and get your own life insurance policy.
Exactly.
So,
Yeah, that sounds about right. And let me ask you this: how much coverage does the average family actually need?
that's on an individualized basis. So if you don't have any kids, no responsibilities, it can just depend. You may have a foundation that you want to take care of after you pass away. So
Right.
can't put a dollar amount per person, but what we do is we analyze everything from college expenses, kids expenses, income that you need later in life.
Mm-hmm.
So we put all in a basket and try and come up with a good number. But initially, like we try and start people with at least between 50 and 100,000, and then we have a chance over time to grow it. You can double it. You can once you lock in your policy, you're not stuck with that policy. We can always either try and convert it to a whole life policy or increase your term limits, things of that nature. So if you just want like a pretty high level of what products we offer, so we have term life insurance, which basically covers you for a set period of time, a set death benefit. Then we have a return on premium term insurance, which if you survive the whole 20 years of that term policy, you get all the premiums that you paid into the policy back. So that takes some of the cost basis out of it from the beginning of having the policy.
Exactly.
Then you have your whole life, your universal life. Those are permanent life policies that continue to grow as they mature. So there's a lot of different policies and a lot of different strategies we can use to get you to the right place.
Exactly. Well, that's good information there.